On today's video, I'm gonna show you how to create a gorgeous sunflower fall bouquet for your home step by step. Keep watching. Hello everyone, I'm Ramon. Welcome back to Ramon at Home. I'm super excited you're here today because I'm gonna show you how to create a gorgeous sunflower bouquet topiary style step by step. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing for future decorating ideas. And if you already subscribed, don't forget to turn the notification bell on so you're notified when the videos go live. All right, you guys, well, to make this gorgeous bouquet, I'm gonna give you the materials we're going to need. We're gonna need one of these wooden boxes that is gonna serve as our container, as well as 2 blocks of foam. And as you guys can see, I've already foamed this container, so it's ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and use 3 of these medium-sized sunflowers, 3 succulents with the fall colors, 2 bundles of fall boxwood. I'm gonna use one of these grapevine pumpkins. I'm gonna use a few of these dried up lily pods, and this is something you can find at any craft store. I'm gonna use a stem of eucalyptus. I'm gonna use one of these small brown accent flowers. And I'm also gonna use some of this sheet moss to cover our foam. And for my tools, I'm gonna go ahead and use my wire cutters as well as a 18 gauge wire. So now that you know all of the items we're gonna need for this gorgeous bouquet, it's time to get started. All right, everyone, so the very first step that I want you to do for your floral arrangement is you're gonna put some moss and you're gonna cover all of that foam with moss. Now, to save us some time, I just went ahead and did it off camera. So what you need to do is get some of this sheet moss and then put it on top of your container like this, and then you pin it with the wire. And I want to show you how I did that real quick because this is very important. It's a very important step. So you grab one of these 18 gauge wires and then you cut it in half like this. And then what you need to do is you're gonna bend it in half and create kind of like a bobby pin. Once you let your moss in it, you just go ahead and insert that guy right there. And you wanna do about 6 of them so it holds your moss down and doesn't come crashing down. So I'm gonna go ahead and since I already have this wire, I'm gonna go ahead and put another 4 in here. So our moss is gonna stay in place and there won't be any. So, and then also if there's any bumps right here, you wanna push them down, just go ahead and grab your pin, then push it down like that and it'll hold your moss. All right, let me get my flowers ready and we're gonna start creating this beautiful topiary. Okay, so to start this topiary, I wanna start with this eucalyptus stem. However, I want it to be a little bit taller and this is not too short. It doesn't have enough stem for insertion. So I wanna show you a trick real quick that I've shown you in previous videos, and that is to get one of these skewers and then you wanna go ahead and just tie it right here very tight. Then you're gonna grab your florist tape. Now this florist tape comes in various colors and it's different shades of green and then also this brown. And what it is this paper tape is a florist tape, and this is used to cover stems on florals and then also in fresh florals. So what you wanna do is, because we have a brown stem right here, you wanna pick a brown tape and then you're going to just basically attach these 2 together. Now the secret here is to put the tape on your hand like this, and you have to continue to pull on the tape because when you pull the tape, it activates the stickiness to it. So I like to come down there to the middle and then I start over again. So that way it's completely covered. Now this is a florist trick that I learned working in the industry, and it will come in handy if you're trying to elongate any stem for insertion. All right, so I'm gonna cover down to the half of the skewer. Then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna measure up. So I need it to be a little bit shorter, so I'm just gonna break a little bit of it like that, right about there. So I'm gonna go right in the middle. I'm gonna put that guy right there, and that's gonna be where our sunflowers radiate from. So this is basically our core. So then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab one of my sunflowers and I'm gonna measure, and this is gonna be the tallest one. So I have about 4 inches of insertion. I can push all the way down or I can just go taller. So with this one, I'm gonna go taller. So I'm gonna go ahead right there where that branch is in the middle, and I'm gonna push down like that. And then I'm gonna grab another one of these sunflowers, bend the head, give it a little life. Then I'm gonna cut probably about 3 inches from this one. Then I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna stagger it down. So basically you wanna make sure that you do have that ladder motion that we always talk about right here. And then our third one, so we're gonna do just a set of 3. Because this one's facing to my right, I want this one to face to my left, and then I'm also gonna go ahead and cut this one a little bit shorter. Now these wire cutters are phenomenal. They really cut like butter. So basically what I want is I want it right here. And always remember that everything has to radiate from the core so it looks like it grew together. Then I'm gonna go one step further down like that. Perfect. So that's good. So now what I need is I need to put some greeneries right here on the bottom. Let me get those ready and I'll be right back with you. All right, everyone, so for my greenery, I have chosen this really beautiful fall boxwood, and I'm gonna cut it a little bit short, and I'm gonna start right here where the stems meet, and I wanna cover all of that with some of this boxwood. I cannot wait to show you guys our next video. It's gonna be so much fun, and if you're enjoying the fall season, be sure to leave me a comment down below and let me know, so that way I know what you guys want to see next here on the channel. But let me just tell you, there's so many ideas coming your way, and I know fall is now just getting started, so I cannot wait to show you all the fun ideas for your home and to help you create something beautiful. So stay tuned for more of this. So basically I'm just going around the perimeter of my sunflowers. I need to have some foliage to support the flowers. Every time you insert a flower, you must insert some foliage. That is a must. All right, so I'm gonna add this last one right here. And I could leave it just at that, but because we are Ramon at home, I wanna add some really cute fall elements towards the bottom to make it look more elegant, so stay tuned. All right, everyone, so I have chosen some of these really pretty succulents. They have a shorter stem, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and sort it right here. I want them to be on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually gonna dip this into my glue pan so they stay, because they have a shorter stem. So I'm gonna insert one right here, and I'm gonna do the famous triangle that we always talk about. And that's just gonna give it a little bit of character to our bouquet, and it's gonna make it more textured. So I'm gonna add another one right here towards the corner. Then I wanna add one more right here, creating the triangle that we always talk about in floral design. I'm gonna lift my greeneries right here. I'm gonna insert. And how cute is that? That is super adorable. So then I have this pumpkin that I've been using on all of our arrangements. If you have not seen the hanger on the door, I use some of this, and then also the large bouquet. I'm gonna link up those videos right now and put them in the description box so you guys can check them out after this one. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm gonna add some of my glue, and I'm gonna go ahead and insert this pumpkin right here, opposite the succulents. So far it's looking really cute, but it is time to add some fall items. Keep watching. All right, everyone, so the last element I want to add to my bouquet to make it look even more fall is some of these picks that have the foliage and the pumpkins and the gourds. So basically I'm just gonna give it a bend like this, make it a kind of like an S shape. I'm gonna dip into my glue, and then I'm gonna go ahead and insert this guy right here. And that's really gonna give us some fall feeling. As you can see, it gives you the pumpkin, the pine cone, and then some foliage. Then I'm gonna sort all the way around. And remember, what happens on the right has to happen on the left. And so I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna give this a little bend. This is gonna be our stem right here, so I'm gonna bend it even further so we can use every single element. Then I'm gonna dip into my glue. I'm gonna lift my foliage right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and insert and push all the way down like this. All right, you guys, so the last step I want to show you is, you see it flopping all over the place. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab some of this raffia and I'm gonna tie it all together so it looks cohesive and well put together. So I'm gonna grab some of this raffia and I'm gonna tie right here. I'm gonna make a little bow. So I'm gonna give it a little give like this. And then I'm just gonna start swirling this raffia. Now don't do it too tight. You want it to be a little loose so you can still see that ladder motion. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just tie it right here and make a little bow like that. So you can see this right here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab some of this moss and I'm gonna make just a little clump like this. I'm gonna dip it into my glue. And I'm gonna stick it right here. And as you can see, there is a little clump of moss, so I'm gonna do it on the opposite side So basically just grab a little moss, you roll it right here like a little burrito. You grab some of this glue and then you stick it right here on the moss. And if you've been following this series so far, you know that I'm crazy over this Himalayan grass. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dip right here into my glue, bring it out, and I'm gonna go ahead and insert one right here. Give it a little bend, like that. I'm gonna sort all the way around, and I'm gonna grab another one of these Himalayan grasses, dip it into the glue. I'm gonna go right here. All right, you guys, so the last element I'm going to add to this beautiful bouquet is gonna be some of these little dainty accent flowers. And I'm gonna cut this long stem and make it into 3. So that way we have our set of 3 and we can do our famous triangle. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little fluff like this. I'm gonna dip into my glue. Like that. I'm gonna spin it around. I'm gonna fluff a little bit. I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna add the third one right on this corner. And how cute is this? As you guys can see, creating your very own sunflower bouquet for your home for this fall season was so easy and super fun. And I cannot wait to read your comments, so leave me a comment down below and let me know what do you think about this particular bouquet. And if you want to see more bouquets like this, leave the hashtag floral on the comment section below so I know that you are interested. And if you not have seen the bouquet that we did for the front door, I'm gonna link it up right now, or it's gonna be in the description box along with the rest of our fall season videos. All right, well, that's all I have for today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share with a friend. Please consider subscribing if you're new to this channel for future decorating ideas. Let me tell you, you will not want to miss any of the upcoming videos. All right, thank you guys. Until next time, bye. If you are new to this channel, I want to take a second to welcome you and invite you to subscribe for future decorating ideas by hitting this button down here. And if you already subscribed, don't forget to turn the notification bell on so you're notified about every single full update. We're going to be uploading videos on Wednesdays and Sundays. And if you enjoyed this video, I recommend you watch this one right here. And there's going to be a full playlist of all of our full videos down here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.